Hey YouTube family, this is Francie with Finding Joy, and tonight or this afternoon, this evening, whatever, I just wanted to share some things I've been working on and share that with you and some of my little projects because that brings me joy, and just share something else that kind of hit me on Sunday from the sermon that I went to church Sunday, and just something he talked about. So stay tuned. I want to show you the stuff I've been making. Okay, so I showed you that yarn I got from Goodwill, and one of them was this color. And so I made, and I've showed you this pattern before with a different type of yarn. So this was the yarn I got from Goodwill. So with one skein of this, and I don't know, oh, I started making another hat with this. That's why it's kind of loose. I had made this hat with one of them, and I have some left. And then I started another hat, and I've never gotten back to that one. It kind of takes too long. Anyway, but so does this scarf. I don't stick to it. This is the scarf that has the twist in it already. And I just did one skein. Now the pattern calls for it to be wider, but honestly, I think it's wide enough. I don't know. I think it's wide enough. I'm not one that likes huge stuff on my neck, so I think this is good. It's a blue color, a blue denim color, so I think it's nice. I don't know. So I don't know. You know, I'm making all this stuff, and I'll probably there's the twist. Ta-da! Christmas presents, or you know, maybe I'll do a giveaway on my channel. That would be really cool, I think, to give away a scarf or a hat. So that would be cool. And then I showed you the yarn I got to make my daughter a hat, and so I've got, I made two hats. I think this was the first one, and I was following a YouTube video, and I was using the hooks she used, and I don't know, it just seems big to me, but I mean, it goes on nice. I don't know. I still went one lower than she did, longer. So it's all right. I'm afraid though, if it stretched any more, you know, it wouldn't fit very well. I forget which hook I use on this, but that doesn't matter. So the next time I made it, I did it with a smaller hook. So it's just kind of a tighter stitch, and I made it a little bit longer. So it does fit a little bit snugger, and it's a little bit longer. It goes more over the ears, I think. Or you could even just, if you wanted to, you could tuck it. You could kind of curl it up like that. So yeah, that looks kind of cute. So however you wanted to wear it. It's for my daughter, so she can wear it however she wants to, I suppose. Boy, that messes your hair up, doesn't it? All right. So I made two hats out of one skein that I got. So for $4, you get two hats. That's not bad. It's cheaper than buying them in the store, that's for sure. And then the other yarn I got from Goodwill was this yarn. I got 6 of these. 3 of them for $2.50. 3 skeins for $2.50. And so I made a hat. Let me find that. I made this hat, which I think is really nice. I like this. I don't remember what pattern it was. It's probably very similar to the ones I just did, but it just has a single crochet on the bottom. So this one, yeah, you know, I kind of like this one. I think I like this one over that one I just had on. But I don't need a hat in Florida. But yeah, it's been so nice today. It's been windy. Well, I haven't been outside, but it's windy. But oh, it's just beautiful. So, all right, so with this, I've got more of this, which I could make more of those hats, but I'm making a scarf. I got this scarf started. So this just has a lot of pretty colors. And this I'm going to make, if I have enough yarn, I've got 3, surely I do, because I think I've got 4 more of these, but it has to be really long. This is going to be a pocket scarf. So in the end, you fold it up and you have pockets on the bottom, which I guess is the end thing, pocket scarves. I don't know. I don't know if it's the end thing or not. I guess it is. So I've been working on that. This I just kind of crochet as I go. I have to count and make sure I have all my stitches. This yarn is really hard to see your stitches, so it's frustrating. And then I started making little doll hats. So isn't that cute? I don't know what type of doll it's going to fit, but this one lady does them on YouTube. My daughter gets these ball jointed dolls, but these are going to be too big for her dolls. And I really need, I need her doll, which it's being worked on right now, so I don't have it. And then this is another one. I want to make some to go with the American Girl dolls, which I'll probably do that too. If I could do like a hat and scarf and sell those sets on Etsy, that would be nice too. Anyway, that's just stuff I do. When I get home from work, it's kind of, I just chill out mostly. I try not to work. Like today, I tell you what, I got there early and we didn't have students today, so I work from the time I get there until I decide to leave. And grades are due, so I was trying to get all my grades done. Then you have your lesson planning and stuff to plan, which I do it one day at a time, because at this point that's about as much as I can get done. And you know, it's 4:30, 5 o'clock, and you're thinking, well, I probably should go home because my dogs have been locked up for so long. So it is what it is. I'm thankful for the job. Teaching is it's hard. It's a lot of work. So and then after work I went and got my flu shot. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't get flu shots. I just don't. And I don't get the flu. So it'll be an interesting experiment, I suppose, to see if I get the flu, getting the flu shot. But, you know, it's just being recommended with being around the students and, you know, teaching and because of the virus. So I got my flu shot, like it or not. So I will be glad when tomorrow's over with. I'm just going to come. I am going to try and leave early tomorrow. I hope I can leave by 3 because I just want to get home and stay home. And that is it. So Sunday I went to church, and the sermon was just, it wasn't anything profound, just making God a priority in your life. And he just shared some stories about people that, this one man that he went to visit, him and his dad, when he was in his 20s, and he said that the man was giving him a tour of his house, and in one room he used that like his prayer room, and he had the Bible open on the bed and like a devotional book. He said, and every morning he got up and that's what he did every day. And of course it impressed the man who was preaching, and so from that point on he started doing the same thing. He said it just changed his life forever. And he's read through the Bible, he doesn't know how many times. And you know, I've never read the Bible from cover to cover. I've tried, and when I get to Leviticus and Numbers where everybody begat so-and-so and begat this, begat, I struggle with that. And I'm not a big reader, and because I think I've always had reading disabilities, whether it's dyslexia or whatever it is. It's just reading doesn't flow very good for me. And I've thought about getting the Bible on tape and listening to it. I haven't looked into any YouTube things, but sometimes I think I did start listening to things in the car at one time. See, I can't even remember. Yeah, but I always start something, is sticking with it. Then I remember my sister has this chronological study Bible, and my sister passed away in 2011, and we actually, we were shopping together, and she bought this when we were shopping one time, and so anyway, I don't know, I thought maybe I would look through this and just see how the Bible is put together chronologically versus, you know, maybe it would make more sense. And I don't know, just to see the dates and stuff. I'm not a big history person either, so that's why I've always preferred the New Testament, because the New Testament kind of gives us how to live and ways to live. The Old Testament is a lot of names, a lot of dates, and it's like, oh my goodness, that's just a lot of information, and I can't retain very well. So to me, I'm not going to remember it. So it's frustrating. It's just frustrating. So anyway, but I'm going to still give it a shot. Like, I found this note from my sister. History of Israelite kingdoms, first recorded in Samuel and Kings. She was pretty smart. Yeah. So I think I'm going to work on that, and I can't get up early in the morning. That's just not going to work for me because I already get up at 5:15-ish. So it's just not going to work. But I thought when I get home, maybe after I eat dinner, and because I don't really watch much but YouTube videos, other channels, and I just spend some time reading through it and do that before, you know, I start crocheting or whatever else I'm going to do. Because I usually, like I say, I usually just sit here. I have to rest my ankle anyway. I shouldn't be on it. So that's what I do. So that's my goal, to try and read through it and see what happens. Who knows? And I think the one thing about when you start anything is, I think for me, I'm always afraid of failure. I'm not going to do it right, so why even try? I've tried it before and I always fail. You know, it's like diets. I've tried it, I fail, it doesn't work, so why try it? And I really wish we wouldn't look at it that way. You just need to try, and if you miss a day, or it's okay. I mean, and maybe not even think I'm going to do this every day. Just for when you start out with something, just say I'm going to do it when I do it. And if you say I'm going to do it every single day and then you miss a day, then you failed and you want to quit. And say I'm going to do it 3 times a week. And you know, when you're trying to start something, it has to be a slow process. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to really say I'm going to do this every single day. I'm just going to start doing it and see what happens. I know that the more you spend time in God's Word and the closer you draw to Him, your life is going to change. That I know. So that can't be a bad thing. So that's what I'm thinking about, at least yesterday. And tell you what, we had some good weather today. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope this election thing isn't, you know, I don't really stress, but I don't get into politics. I don't like to talk about them. If the person that I voted for doesn't get elected, I'm not going to throw a little tantrum or protest. I mean, it is what it is. Several times my president that I voted for didn't get elected, so, you know, you just, whatever, you just move on. That's what it is. But I just hope the country doesn't go crazy. I really do. And I don't know. Some people make all these predictions about bad things that are coming, but I hope not. I think it's pretty bad right now. I can't stand anymore. So y'all be blessed. Share with me how you find joy. What do you do? What do you do to find joy? Oh, I know what I want to know. Have any of you read the Bible through? And if you have, how did you do it? Did you, was it like reading it every day? Did you follow a, you know, they have read the Bible through the year. You read this, you know, so many chapters a day. Just tell me, what did you do to read the Bible through completely? So just share with that. I have a hard time reading a book. It's not the Bible. A book, just getting through a book is difficult for me. And I really just think that goes way back to just reading disabilities that I've had my whole life. So, all right. Well, y'all be blessed and find joy, and let me know if you've read through the Bible.